Hey YouTube, what is going on? So what we have here is a new video. I just wanted to show you a really good eBay deal I got real quick. So this is my iPad here. You might recognize it from the screen replacement video. It is the same iPad that I bought broken, fixed the screen on, and kept using. I've had it for about a year. And I did crack the screen, like just going right down there. Otherwise, it's been fine, although recently the battery has been acting up. This iPad reboots every few minutes at this point, so I can't really use it that much. So that's why I bought this, which, as you can see, that's the listing I have up here. It was $139.99, closer to $150 after tax. I bought this to do a board swap on. They said it was stuck in recovery mode. And that when you try to restore it, it would give an error. So I was like, okay, has some sort of board level issue. The screen looks good. The housing looks better than mine. I'll buy it. That's a pretty good deal. But I did not expect it to be as good of a deal as it truly was. So when I got it and I plugged it in, I saw something incredible. It was on iOS 10. I could tell from the low battery screen, because the low battery screen changed from iOS 10 to 11. So I knew it was on iOS 10. And the reason that's so cool is because iOS 10 on the iPad, this is the iPad Pro 2017, 10.5 inch. That's not only the first iOS version it came with, but it's even more rare than usual because iOS 10 came out, well, this iPad came out in June 2017, and iOS 11 came out in that just 3 months later in September. So these were only shipped with iOS 10 for like 3 months, and most of them were obviously updated. So finding one that's on iOS 10, extremely rare. But I was like, okay, well, it's stuck in recovery mode, so that kind of sucks. But I figured, let me try to kick it out of recovery mode. There are, on a bunch of those programs like 3U Tools, iMazing, those type of tools, there is a option to kick it out of recovery mode, and sometimes if you're stuck in recovery mode, that will kick it out. So I pressed that button, and now it was showing the Apple logo, but it was just stuck on the Apple logo. I was like, okay, that stinks, but before I restore it, and I don't know why, usually I would just restore it right away, so I don't know why I waited, probably because I was just really hoping that it would work on iOS 10. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to leave it sitting, and I'm just going to come back. And when I came back, it booted. So it booted, it was extremely slow, so I was like, okay, the reason it was stuck in recovery mode, there might be some sort of hardware issue, it might go back into that recovery mode state. But after doing some messing with it, I found that the only reason that it was being so slow is because the date was set back to a ridiculous time. So not only is this iPad, it's not iCloud locked, which I knew that before buying it, but I figured it had a board level issue probably, so that doesn't really matter. But no, it does actually work. It's not iCloud locked. It's on iOS 10.3.2, but that's not even the best part about this iPad. Ready? It's a demo iPad. That's the Touch ID retail app that you would use like just to try out Touch ID. It wouldn't actually register your fingerprint in the iPad, obviously, but you could like set it up the way you normally would. So yeah, this has that, and has all of the normal, like in the Office suite and some of these apps, these games that were installed on the iPad. Like on retail iPads, you'll see that, and it has the screensaver app where it'll just kind of go through a slideshow of things. Only unfortunate thing about this, none of these apps open. I've tried setting the date back. I don't know why it's doing that, but otherwise, after I changed the date to the right time, this iPad is completely functional. There's literally nothing wrong with it. No iCloud account. So yeah, you can see it's on iOS 10.3.2, and the model number starts with 3D. The model numbers that start with 3D means that it's a demo unit. So yeah, this is extremely rare on iOS 10 as is, but then having a demo on iOS 10, I mean, that's like incredibly rare. I don't know how many of these are still out there. I'm definitely not going to use this to do a board swap with my iPad anymore. I ultimately decided that I'm just going to deal with the cracked screen and just replace the battery on my iPad. But I'm definitely going to sell this. But yeah, it's in really good condition overall. Like, the back looks really nice. The only thing is that it has a big mark here, unfortunately, from being dropped, I guess. and I think it did slightly bend it here because of that. But otherwise, like, there's not really any scratches on the back or anything. It was just that one impact point. And the screen does have some gouge, like, you know, some heavier scratches, which is normal from a demo unit. But I also checked the battery health is like 90%, which is obviously to be expected since it wasn't used unplugged a lot, and only 34 charge cycles, so this battery's just fine. But yeah, I just thought I would show you this because that's incredible. I mean, a normal iPad Pro, maybe I could get like $250 from it, but now this is on iOS 10 and a demo. I'm not sure how much this is worth, but it's definitely worth more than the $140 I paid for it. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. If you know how to get these demo apps working, because I did try setting the date back, maybe there's like a specific day I have to set it to, or maybe I can't do it anymore because it's probably not enrolled in Apple's whatever anymore. But if you do have any tips for me to getting these to open, that would be really cool. I did make a computer backup of the demo, like a demo backup of this iPad, so it should keep the demo apps. If you guys do want that backup, let me know. I might try to upload it. I'm not sure if I could get in trouble for that. I would have to look into it. But anyways, if you do have know anything about this, let me know. Anyways, just thought I'd let you know, just show you this because I think it's pretty cool. I'll have more repair videos on the way soon. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video.